Sometimes starting a business as an introvert is difficult. You gotta get out there and you gotta sell. However, with the rise of the internet, it has given introverts new opportunities. So in this video, I'm gonna be going over 16 online business ideas for introverts. Stay tuned. So, just like many of you guys watching this video, I was an introvert myself and I was having troubles going out there and selling my services. I went to the internet and I tried to look for ways to start selling over the internet so I could still be an introvert, gain some confidence, and start to become an extrovert. And although I went through my entrepreneur journey and gained more confidence, my extroversion has risen, I still have introverted tendencies, and so having the internet to fall back on and selling through the internet is supremely good. So, without further ado, let's just get right into the 16 online business ideas. The first one is Shopify. Shopify is an e-commerce platform that allows you to create beautiful and simple e-commerce shops where you can sell anything and everything that you want to sell over the internet. For example, let's say you're really good at customizing Xboxes and Xbox controllers. You can create a Shopify store around this. You can start to sell custom Xbox skins, custom Xbox controllers, custom Xbox everything. And you can create a whole online Shopify e-commerce store around that particular niche. You can start to grow your brand by giving out tips and tricks and how to, customize your own Xbox controllers or how to make your own custom Xbox skins. You can start to build a brand. And when you build a brand, you build a loyal audience. And when you have a loyal audience, you can start to sell them things at a premium price and start to decrease your marketing costs. And having Shopify being so easy to set up, it's so easy to start selling online these days. You can also try to do something called drop shipping with Shopify. This basically means that you don't create the product, you sell someone else's product and they just ship it for you. There are many drop shipping channels all over YouTube, so you can start to learn how to dropship for free and become a very effective dropshipper and start to make money through drop shipping and never touch product ever in your life. The second way is called affiliate marketing. This is where you build a loyal audience and you start to sell other people's products to that loyal audience. Now, when you sell someone else's products or services, you're getting a commission for how much of the product or service that you sold for them. So let's just say that you have an email list of 10,000 subscribers and a company comes up to you saying, hey, we'd like you as an affiliate partner. So you partner up with them and they said that they'll give you 20% of what the sales are. Say you send out an email blast to 10,000 subscribers and 1% of them buy a $200 product. That's 100 people buying a $200 product, which is $20,000 in sales. The company agreed to give you 20% of the sales. So 20,000 times 20% is $4,000. You made $4,000 from selling someone else's product. Now, you can build that email list or subscriber list on pretty much any social media platform that you wish. So it could be Instagram, it could be Snapchat, it could be Twitter, it could be YouTube, whatever it is. Start to build an audience, and once you have a loyal audience and that listens to you, you can start to do affiliate deals and start to sell products to your audience that they will love. The next online business idea is an Instagram business. An Instagram business is basically where you showcase one of your digital skills on Instagram and you DM businesses that could use that help and start to create sales that way. I personally did this for video editing. I sold my video editing skills to people who had Shopify brands. They needed a way to engage the audience better, and so my video editing skills helped do that and convert more sales. So if you have a digital skill such as web design or SEO or graphic designing, you can start to create an Instagram business page, showcase your work on there, and then DM companies that might need your help. However, be very careful of spamming on Instagram. Not only is that not cool, but it is also very harmful for your business in case Instagram comes in and starts to shut everything down. Now, if you don't have a digital skill, you can go and find a friend who does have that digital skill and then tell them that, hey, if you can bring them clients, they can split the pay, agree on something, and that way you can get started on selling a service or a product for a skill that you don't even have. Now, the next way to make money online is to sell a course. Now, there is a stigma around selling courses online, as most people have been scammed or the course quality was not that great. However, if you can create a quality course that really teaches people how to do something and you're a real expert in that field, it's not a bad idea to start selling a course. And there are many ways to do this. You can create your own website, host all your videos on there, and start to control the traffic, control everything. Or you can go down the Udemy route, put your course on Udemy, have the marketing done for you. However, the downside is that Udemy takes a cut from your pay. So if you truly are an expert at something, say web development, then Go out there and make a web development course, make it the best web development course you can possibly make it, and start to sell it online. The next way to make money online is to create iPhone and Android apps. Now, if you know a little bit of coding, this can come in handy, and you can start to create a large portfolio of iOS and Android apps and start to monetize them. Now, there are many ways to monetize an app. You can do in-app advertising, you can do in-app purchases, you can have memberships. Bottom line is, there are many ways to monetize an app. Your job is to create a high quality app that people will love. They will love using it. The retention rate is great. They will go and get more users for you. That's your job. So when you've created a high quality app that is sticking to people and people are coming back to it, there are many ways you can start to monetize that app. I've personally done this myself. I launched a game on the App Store. It was addicting. People were using it, and it made me a little bit of money through advertising. And I also think that the app can be higher quality. I didn't make this app in high school, and I didn't know too much about coding. Now that I'm out of college, I know a whole lot about more coding, so I'll be working on updating that app and start making even more money from it. The next way to make money online is social media marketing. If you're really good at building an audience on social media and running ad campaigns, well, other online businesses might need your services. For example, let's just assume that you are really good at social media marketing. You can start to create ad campaigns that target these companies that might need your services. So what you do is you start to create a big loyal audience of these companies that love what you're doing, and you're providing them content, right? Now, since you have a big loyal audience, you can say, hey, I have social media marketing services. Just the way I got you guys in my funnel, I can get you guys more leads in your funnel, and then you can start to sell them social media marketing services. And trust me, a lot of companies out there need a whole lot of help with social media marketing. They're misusing social media. They think that it's a one-way street, not a two-way street. Their ad campaigns are broken. There is a whole lot of things missing on their profile. Bottom line is, a lot of companies can use a whole lot of help with their social media marketing. And if you can do that, you can sell your services to that company. If you're the artistic type of introvert and you love creating arts and crafts, well, you can start to sell your arts and crafts on something called Etsy. Etsy is an online marketplace specifically for arts and crafts. And if you can create high quality arts and crafts, you can really start to create a big loyal audience, a big loyal following, and start to sell them more of your arts and crafts. For example, I was looking for entrepreneur posters the other day, and I was looking through Etsy. There was this one company that was creating super high quality posters, and they had a lot of reviews, and people were buying the crap out of it. So if you can tap into an in-demand market and start to create high quality arts and crafts for that market, you can build a very solid business on Etsy. The next way to make money online is to start a blog, and then later down the road, monetize on that blog. Now, videos are on the rise. Yes, however, blogs are still relevant, and you can still get a piece of the pie. The first thing I would do is pick out a specific target audience. The more specific you are, the better. For example, on this channel, I like to help new entrepreneurs build their businesses with the power of technology and software. That's a very specific niche. I'm not going for all of entrepreneurs or all of business people or all executives. I'm going for new entrepreneurs, specifically who want to use technology and software to help better their business. So after you've defined a target audience, you want to start creating valuable content that gives them a whole lot of value, gives them insights, tips, feedback, whatever it is, something of value, and you will start to create a big loyal audience. You can promote your blog by making videos. You can promote your blog by posting articles on Medium, posting all over Reddit, and giving more value on each of these platforms. Main thing is, the more traffic you can start to get to your blog, the more ways you can start to monetize that blog. For example, you can put Google AdSense on your website and start to show advertisements and make money through Google Ads. Another way is something called native advertising. So a company could come up to you and say, hey, we're related to your niche, and we have a product that is really valuable to that specific niche. Can you please write a content piece for us? And then you say, sure, but first let me try the product or the service that you're trying to promote, and if I like it, I'll promote it for $500 and I'll create a big, huge content piece for you. You can also start to develop your own products and start to sell them to your audience. And if you have a large, loyal following, they'll start to buy almost anything that you put out. And that's when you're gonna start to really make money off of a blog. The next way to make money online is publish an ebook on Amazon's bookstore. If you want to talk about a certain topic, give value to that certain topic or voice your opinion about that certain topic, you can create an ebook, put it on Amazon's bookstore, and start to sell that book. Of course, Amazon is going to take a cut because because you're putting your product on their platform. However, if you can create a highly valuable ebook, it can start to sell. You don't have to worry about publishing. You don't have to go through a publisher. You can be a self-publishing author and start to make a whole lot of money by creating amazing, valuable ebook content and then sell it to the right audience. So what I would do is I would go on Medium and start to write a few articles and see if you're good at writing. And if you're really good at writing, start to consider writing an ebook for Amazon and then selling that ebook to a target audience. That way, before you invest a whole lot of time into writing an ebook, you can verify that you're good at writing by writing shorter articles on Medium. Alright, so the next way to make money is start a YouTube channel. This is very similar to monetizing a blog. However, in this case, we're monetizing your YouTube channel. So if you're comfortable getting in front of a camera like this and starting to talk into the camera and creating videos like this, YouTube might be the option for you. Now, there is one thing to be very careful about. When you're on YouTube, you technically don't own the audience because it's not under your control. YouTube owns the audience. You're just using their platform to rent the audience. If YouTube tomorrow decides that, hey, we're going to change the algorithm and your YouTube videos stop showing up, well, you're out of luck. So it's very important that once you build a YouTube channel, you start to diversify your traffic. So what does that mean? Diversifying traffic. Basically what it means is you take your YouTube audience and you put them on your blog, or you take your YouTube audience and you send them to your email list. Something you can control. Something that another company does not control, you have full control over. Or what you can do is take your YouTube audience and take them to another social media platform and diversify the risk. I would start off by doing the exact same thing as you would do if you were starting a blog. I would define a specific target audience and how you're going to provide value to that specific target audience. Like I've said before, my specific target audience is new entrepreneurs who want to build their business. And how do I provide them value? By talking about technology and software and how they can use that in their business to grow it. The next way to make money online is through copywriting. Copywriting is the art of choosing the right words so people start to take action. And if you can master this art of copywriting, well, you're going to be very valuable to the marketplace, because here's the thing. Most companies aren't putting the right text in front of their customers to take a certain action. And although there are A/B testing platforms out there, having a good copywriter on the team can take down the iteration count a whole lot. Not only that, if you're amazing at copywriting, you can start to create landing pages for yourself and start to move traffic and persuade people to take a certain action that is business oriented for your own good. The next way to make money online is by buying and flipping domain names. Domain names are like digital real estate. For example, there's only one google.com in the world, and that google.com is worth a whole lot of money. Just how your house is the only house in a specific location, and there can't be another house that is identical to your house in terms of location and where it is and weather and all this kind of stuff. The same thing happens with domain names. Domain names are very unique. So if you can get a domain name, put a nice, beautiful website on it, start driving traffic to it, build a brand, you can take a $10 domain and flip it for thousands of dollars. Now, this might take some time. However, if you find a good brand domain name, a good keyword that's in demand, you might be able to just buy that domain, hold it, and then flip it later to an investor who wants to buy that specific brand name for a company. The next way to make money online is by creating a high quality podcast. Now, if you create high quality content, you'll start to get a big loyal audience, which you can then use to make money with. In the same way that a blog or a YouTube channel might sell native advertising, you can sell native advertising on your podcast as well. You can also start to sell your own products to that target audience. So just as you would with a blog or a YouTube channel, I would start by defining a target audience. Who are you going to help and how are you going to help them? So if I were to start a podcast, it would be about new entrepreneurs and how I can help them using technology and software to help build their businesses. If you can stay consistent with your podcasting efforts and build a large loyal audience, there are many ways to make money with a podcast. The next way to make money online is by flipping things from Craigslist to eBay. You might have to go out a little bit and talk a little bit, but it's not as much as going out there and selling. First thing you have to do is find products that are super duper cheap on Craigslist or even free because people just want to get them off their hands, and then go and check eBay if the price is higher and then start to do price arbitrage. So for example, if someone is selling a video game for say $10 and you go on eBay and check that it's selling for $20, you can go and buy that game for $10 and then go and flip it on eBay for $20, making $10 profit. Now, you won't become ultra rich doing this. However, if you can do this on the weekends or even on the weekdays sometimes and really get invested into it, you can start making a couple $1,000 or $2,000 extra every month. The next way to make money is by creating a SaaS product and selling that over the internet. internet. SaaS stands for software as a service. So you create a software that is a service to a customer, and then you maintain and update that specific software as another service. Most SaaS products work on a monthly subscription model because of the ongoing maintenance and updating costs. So for example, say you figure out a task that a lot of people are having trouble with, and you create a software that can solve that problem very well. You can go out there and sell this software to that marketplace. And finally, the last way to make money online is by creating content for other companies. Now, companies are always in need of content. The more content that you have, the higher quality that it is, the more of a loyal audience that you will build. And so if you're a really good writer, you can become a freelance writer and start to write on blogs and get paid with how much audience that you can drive to that specific blog. With the rise of the internet, long gone are the days where you can only build a business by doing door-to-door sales or cold calling. Now you can start to sell things over the internet. If you can master marketing and sales and start to sell more things online, you can create a big, massive online business and sell it for millions of dollars. Now, it will take years and years of training to get up to that point where you can start to create multi-million-dollar online businesses. However, with persistence training, you can get that level. So if you need help with building an online business and increasing your mastery level, you can always hit me up. Here's some social media links that are popping up right now. Hit me up and we can discuss. I also created a video called 35 Tools for Digital Marketers. You can check it out by clicking this card. It's jam-packed with a whole lot of content and a whole lot of tools that you can use to build a large, loyal audience. So if you like this video and you got a business idea from it, why not drop a thumbs up and also hit that comment section down below. Here's the question of the day. Which of these business ideas are you going to implement and how are you going to do the marketing for it? I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Drop them below. And as you know, on this channel, I like to help new entrepreneurs work smarter than the competition, because it's no longer about working hard. If you work smart and work hard, you're gonna start blowing them out of the water. So if you're all about that life, why not hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when the content drops. And as always, this has been Sunny Chopper. Peace. Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet.